ground of the mainland quietly, wordlessly accepts us. As we step onto it for the very first time, we've arrived! This is the mainland. Perhaps because of the many hours aboard the boat, it still feels somewhat unsteady. But I'm sure I'll soon get used to it. Are you really okay with this?
私たちは夜までに島に戻ればいいからね。しばらくこの辺りで時間を潰しているよ。
So it does exist, huh? The mainland does exist. Okay, I mean, I'm just making sure. I don't know. What if I run away?
逃げないよ、君は。
You sure about that? When we reached the port, the officer made a proposal. He suggested Karen and I go see her mother together. Oh, yes. But who knows how she'll take it if I show up unannounced. The officer cuts off my protest with a quiet murmur.
連絡も入れてないんでしょ、カレンちゃん。
True. I look towards the quarry. Karen is standing there, gazing vacantly out to sea, probably in the direction of the
君
island.
にできることはきっとあるよ。
I see. He's telling me to go with her because she probably is really nervous. After all, she hasn't seen her mom in 5 years. It's her daughter, so she probably won't cruelly turn her away, but it doesn't mean she'll welcome her with open arms. After all, Kurutsu Natsumi did abandon her family once already. You're really not coming? Are you sure that you don't want to see her?
言ったでしょ、君は逃げない。ならついていく理由もないよ。
Oh, you know there's a reason. You and I both know there's a reason you would want to come with. That's not what I meant. You're okay with not seeing Kurutsu Natsumi?
まさか、どんな顔して会いに行けばいいの？
Oh, you're embarrassed, that's it. I think you could just laugh it off.
それができるほど私は大人じゃないよ。もしかしたら再婚してもう苦痛じゃないかもしれないしね。
True. To Nakamiya Suharu? It's been 5 years. She could already have divorced again. You can be her third husband.
ますます笑えないよ、それ。
Is that how it is?
私はいいんだよ。彼女が幸せでさえいてくれたらね。
But this is your chance. Don't you just want a glimpse?
人のことはいいから、ほら、行きなさい。時間ないんだから。
I'm trying to help you out, you know? Trying to butter you up so that hopefully I get off a little easier. He thumps me on the back a few times, like he's telling me to hurry up and take that next step. Alright, I'll take him up on that. Hey Karen, let's go! For ourselves, not for anyone else. The address on Karen's note is about an hour's ride on a local train line away from the port. But we have a hard enough time of it just making it to the station. Holy shit. Whoa, look! One of those legendary convenience stores. Let's go read a comic. Oh my god, the big city. This feels so weird considering we were on that fucking danky island the entire time.
はずいからやめろっつーの。
Traffic lights! There's a traffic light!
いいから落ち着けよ。田舎者丸出しじゃねえか。
We are. What's wrong with that? It's fine. So what? We are country bumpkins. Yep, the city is full of temptations for people like us. No matter where we look, something new captures our attention, and we're barely making any progress. Look, Karen, shaved ice for 700 yen. Can you believe... Karen? When I look back, I find Karen has stopped in her tracks in front of a shop window. Oh, looks like I'm not the only one perplexed by things here. What is it, Karen? Is she like a beautiful dress or something? It seems to be some kind of women's fashion store, and Karen is looking troubled as she compares the gaudy dresses behind the window with her own reflection in the glass. Hey, what's the matter?
改めてさ、私って芋っぽいなって。
What do you mean, frumpy? What? She's fiddling with the end of one of her twin tails. Don't worry. No one's looking at you in a city this big.
そこは嘘でもいいからそんなことないとか言えよ。
Yeah. People can't transform themselves in an instant, even if they want to. They change gradually, while they're not even aware of it themselves.
そういう薄っぺらいセリフもいらねえから。
That's true, though. But it's too embarrassing to compliment her outright. Still, looking around me, even the girls in school uniform are wearing a light covering of makeup and all manner of accessories. Damn, all these fucking mainland girls, huh? We might be a bit out of place.
ああ、気にすんのやめだやめ。どうせ私は私だ。行こうぜ、せつな。この先が駅のはずだ。
Karen glances down at her notes again, then takes my hand and starts walking. It seems like she's determined to forget about her country bumpkin complex for the time being. In a sense, I suppose this demonstrates her adaptability. Your brother really thought of everything. He even drew you a map, damn.
だろ？私の自慢の兄貴なんだ。
Aniki, what's wrong with saying my big brother? Your gay brother? Does it have to be mentioned he's gay? What does it matter? It's still quite a shock to Karen. What does it matter, Karen? Are you homophobic? It seems like that shocking revelation has traumatized her slightly. Well, whatever. It's a good chance for her to cut the apron strings.
そうか、そんなんで家を継いじまっていいのかよ。次の代はどうすんだ？
That's what I was talking about too. Knowing him, he's probably already accounted for that somehow. Or maybe he's gonna do like a fake marriage with a woman that knows he's gay, right? And he's just gonna keep up the facade in front of his dad, like, oh yeah, I'm married, and they're actually gonna have a child, probably. But in the meantime, behind the dad's back, he's actually like just banging other dudes.
どういう意味だよ。
I mean, we're no longer in an age where a few specific families have the whole island under their thumb. It's true that the three families once existed to protect the island. Oh, maybe he's just gonna abolish all that, right? All that three families bullshit. But now, they're what stands in the way of the island's development. Yeah, and considering he wants progress, right? He wants to move forward with things, he's gonna change the island. I feel like in order to change the island, you indeed gotta just get rid of the whole three family bullshit of the past, right? The island's future representatives can be chosen democratically. The matrilinear customs will disappear during Kurutsu Subaru's time, and the hereditary system will end with the next generation. The island will start to carve a new history. The homosexuals will start a revolution and change the course of history. Hell yeah!
人の兄貴をホモホモ言うな。
But he is! You shouldn't discriminate against sexual minorities, Karen.
私のお兄ちゃんだけは別だ。
How? Seems like cutting those apron strings might take a while. I can't lose to him.
なんか言ったか？
No, nothing at all.
なんだよ、隠すなって。
I was just thinking that maybe I should become a flaming homosexual too. What about Karen?
巨乳が好きなんだろ？じゃあ無理だ。
I mean, I can be gay and still like boobs. She is never letting that go, huh? No, actually, I recently realized flat chests totally do it for me too. It's like there's some men have boobs too, right? Man boobs? Moobs?
うるせえよ。私はこれでも普通だよ。平均だよ。
I never said anything about you. Yeah, you jumped to the conclusion, not me.
だったら胸をチラ見すんな。
Just, you caught me and my eyes just go wherever they want to go. I don't control my eyes.
バレバレだっつうの。
When we disembark from the two-carriage train, we find ourselves in a rural town along the coast that reminds me of the island. However, this is definitely somewhere else. Relying on the notes, sometimes getting lost and sometimes coming to a standstill, we make our way through the unfamiliar terrain. At some point, the asphalt road beneath our feet cuts off and turns into a gravel path. Karen's footsteps slow visibly, and I wonder if it's because of the gravel or... You nervous?
なわけねえだろ、バカ。
Sounds like a yes. Don't act tough. I'm nervous. Kurutsu Natsumi left the island 5 years ago, making her, in a sense, our idol. We strive to do what she did, right? Which means that her present is our future. Did she forget or did she get the future she desired in the end? Does she have any regrets? How will she feel about her daughter attempting to follow the same path as her?
私はさ、 おふくろのことが苦手だったんだ。
Oh, you didn't?
めったにうちにいなくてさ。いたと思ったら部屋にこもって難しい本ばっか読んでてさ。
I mean, her mom was like a scientist, right?
小さかった私はずっとこう思ってたんだ。ああ、この人は私のことなんてどうでもいいんだなって。
Aww.
だからおふくろが島を出た時も別に泣いたりはしなかった。どこか当然のことみたいに感じてたんだ。
Like she was bound to leave the island sooner or later. Like she'd felt no sense of hesitation or conflict in the
け
matter.
ど違ったのかもな。
We were conflicted and hesitated over and over before we made it this far. We're finally standing here after taking many detours on the way. Yeah, so it was probably somewhat similar for Natsumi too, right?
おふくろだって悩んでたのかもしれねえし、迷ってたのかもしれねえ。ただそんなかっこ悪い姿を私に見せたくなかっただけなのかもしれねえ。
Maybe. There are some things we want to hide from people precisely because they're important to us. There are parts of ourselves we especially don't want to show to the ones we
だ
love.
から確かめに行きたい。
Okay. Her eyes waver as she gazes out at the path stretching out before us. Her trembling hand clutches hold of mine tightly.
だからふざけたこと抜かすんじゃねえよバカ。
I'm not talking shit, what do you mean? Seems like I was worrying for nothing. We can keep on going. We can still take that next step. It really does feel like this is a sort of new, different Karen though, right? Because like all the worries that she had before, all sort of the baggage that she had just simply by being a female born into the Kurutsu family, right? That put so much pressure on her and made her so uncertain about everything and right? But now now that that's gone, it's just like such a load off her shoulder, and like she can actually start to be herself and actually do things for herself and actually decide things. The words between us gradually die away. Still, our legs keep on going. The location indicated on the map is close at hand. What is she, like a farmer or something? What the fuck? However, the further we go, the narrower the road becomes, and before we know it, even the sparsely dotted houses have disappeared. Instead, the scent of the ocean grows stronger. But this is, without a doubt, the right road. What, does she live near the water? I have a bad feeling about this. An unbearably bad feeling. What's happening? It's a possibility that was nagging at the corner of my mind yesterday too. What? Are we like walking to a grave now or something?
せつな。
Karen's cry brings my gaze back to Earth. Oh my god. Yep, there it is. We've reached our destination. A small cape overlooking the sea. And in the center of it, a lone stone monument. Her mom died? Karen lets out a strangled gasp as she clings to my arm. The words etched into the stone are weathered and hard to read, but anyone who knows the name they're looking for can just about make it out. Kurutsu Natsumi. That's a little cruel from the brother, no? To not tell her that the mom has died and then like leading her like, oh yeah, here's the map to where mom is. And then she's walking to her grave. Is that a question addressed to me? Or is she calling out for her mother?
嘘。
If only it could be denied with a word. But this is where the map has led us. Such a sad epilogue, what the fuck? We find out that the mom's dead. This is Kurutsu Natsumi's location. Karen's mother's resting place.
こんなの嘘だよ。だってお兄ちゃんは。
Goddamn Aniki. He must have known. So why did he lead Karen here without telling her the truth? Yeah, what the fuck?
やだよこんなの。だってやっと会えるって。
What if actually she just like pops up from behind us like, hey Karen, gotcha, April Fools.
聞きたかったこと聞けるって。
God damn. Karen's knees give way and she crumples before the headstone. It looks like she's knelt in prayer. But to me, her image overlaps with that of her sobbing, collapsed figure aboard the boat yesterday.
あの子は昔から自分のことを自分で決められない子だった。
What are you trying to do to her, Karutsu Subaru?
あの子はまだ何も選択していない。いや、まだ選択できる段階にさえない。
Is this the choice you were talking about? Thrusting this despair onto her? Fuck that!
どうして
What is this going to change?
どうしてこんなことに。
We made it here, so now what? What good does finding this out do?
何があったの。
What was even the point of coming here?
教えてよ。私はこれから。
Did he fucking know? Did Taro, the bastard, the fucking police officer, he knew, didn't he? He knew she died. That's why he didn't want to come. Seriously.
答えてよ。
Damn Taro. Taro was thirsting after her so hard when we were like talking at the police station that one night. God damn it. God. Ah, Karen. At last, crouched down on the ground, she stills. We were supposed to keep moving forward as long as we kept taking the new step, our next step. We were supposed to be able to go anywhere so long as we were supporting one another. But this is the edge of the world. Maybe it's like the true final test. How do we move forward from here? We spend a lot of time getting here. It must be almost sunset. I have to get back. But what about Karen? What is she going to do now? Lurking in the back of my mind are my usual foolish thoughts. Even if it was for just a short moment, there's a limit to how long Karen can survive on her own without anyone to depend on. But if we're together, it might be possible. We could run away right now. I already know that's impossible. Either mine or Karen's resolve would break, even before I was found and brought back. There are no paths left.
すみません。
Is this actually... Huh?
母産者の方ですか？
That's the mom, ain't it? I turn around to find a woman standing there, holding a bouquet of flowers. No, she looks a bit too young to be called a woman. Actually, she looks about my age or maybe a little older. Her outfit lends an air of innocence too. Yeah, sorry, we're in your way. Is this Natsumi? I take a step forward, clearing the path for her.
そういうわけではなく、この場所に足を運ばれる方は珍しかったので。
The woman's eyes widen when she sees Karen curled up in front of the grave. I know this is probably a cause for concern, but would you mind leaving her alone for a while?
もしかしてご親族の方ですか？
Well, she is. Yeah, she's the daughter.
若いお父さんですね。
I'm not the father! No, hold up. I didn't mean it. She's not my daughter. Was she meaning to make a joke? Or is she that oblivious?
では、もしかして。
Yeah, she's Kurutsu Natsumi's daughter. What if this is actually the other daughter? Right? They always said, no, but she looks older than... She's older than Karen, so it can't be the other daughter. Oh, who the fuck is this? Is this... I don't know, I have a feeling that this is not Natsumi. Who is this then? It's someone related to Karen for sure. The woman turns a troubled look towards Karen's back. It's hard for me to read whether it contains pity or sympathy, but there's something.
ではでは、もしかして。
There seems to be some other emotion mixed in.
あなたがカレンさん？
See, Karen-san. Would her own mom refer to her as Karen-san? No. The woman extends her hand, not put off by Karen's tear and snot-stained face.
お話はよく伺っています。お会いできて感激です。
Who the fuck is she?
確かにどことなく面影がありますね。懐かしい。
What's this? Is she an acquaintance of Kurutsu Natsumi? She must be, if she's taken the time to visit her grave.
あれ？でも確か離れた場所で暮らしていると伺っていましたが。今日初めてこっちに来たんだ。わざわざお墓参りに。立派な娘さんですね。
Well, we didn't actually know she was dead until we saw the stone.
いや、なんつうか、そういうわけじゃねえんだけど。その口調、ますますそっくり。
What the heck? What's with this chick? Well, whatever. It's good enough that Karen's talking normally with her.
では、こちらの方は恋人さんですか？
Please say yes, Karen. Don't embarrass me in front of her.
こいつはその。
Well, Karen? Well?
はい。まあ。
We're waiting.
うん。
She said yes.
じゃあ今日は結婚のご報告か何かですか？
What? Yeah, what? No. We're here to tell her she'll soon have a grandchild now.
適当なこと言うんじゃねえ。
Right. We haven't even done it yet.
人前でんなことカミングアウトすんじゃねえ。
I shouldn't have said that either. You're right. The previous mood has been dispelled, and Karen and I are bickering back and forth like usual. Just who the hell is this woman? I look back at her and...
素敵な恋人さんがいて羨ましいです。
Crazy wild idea here. But what if she's the Suhara? What was the first part of her name? I don't remember the first part of her name. But what if she's Suhara? Or Suharu? She's smiling a genuinely joyful smile.
別に
No,
こいつは
but
素敵でもなんでもねえよ。
didn't Taro, the police officer, also said that he met Suharu? And that it was a he? I'm pretty sure he confirmed that it was a he. I could be wrong though.
またまたご謙遜を。きっと中宮先生も草葉の陰で喜ばれていますよ。
Nakamiya. That'd be nice, but... Wait a minute. Professor Nakamiya? Wait! What? Is this the grave of Suharu?
申し遅れておりました。私、中宮先生の教え子で山吹桃香と言います。
Okay, so you're not related to Karen. I thought you kind of look similar though. There's some similarities. Yamabuki Momoka. You was one of his students. So this is Nakamiya Suharu's grave?
学生時代、中宮先生には講師ともどもお世話に。今もまだ院生をしておりまして学生なのですが。
Oh no, I mean it could be, never mind, right? It could be that Kurutsu was she was married, right? That it could be that her last name has changed from Kurutsu to Nakamiya because Natsumi has married Suharu. Yeah, that could be the case too. Damn it. No, forget that. You said Nakamiya? She's talking about Nakamiya Suharu, right?
あれ？ご存知なかったのですか？
I think they're married. There's two possibilities. Natsumi and Suharu married, right? And then he got her name, or she got his last name. Or this is actually Suharu's grave and not Natsumi's. Which could mean that her mom is still alive. Had she remarried? No, but on the headstone it says Kurutsu. So...
中宮末春は彼女のペンネームですよ。
What? Pen name?
当時は女性が研究者として成功するのは難しい時代だったらしく、もちろん今もですけど。
Wait. So there is no other person? Really? I mean, isn't there like a really really famous example of this too, where like there are like sort of I don't know if it's like scientists or anything like this back in the days, but like women that were like into a particular field or something, like if they were to like actually send in their research results or whatever, right, under their normal name and as a female, it would actually be taken less seriously than as a male. So to try and combat that, they would sort of create this male persona of like, oh yeah, he's the one that sent this, and then people would actually like, isn't that actually sort of the plot of the Newton visual novel, right? That Newton as a I mean that there is like, that's kind of like historical revisionism, but like that's obviously not how it happened in reality, because Newton was actually the dude. But like in that visual novel, the beginning part of it, right, is that we found out like oh shit, Newton is actually a girl. Wait, what the fuck? And the reason for it was because, well, as a girl you'd be taken less seriously, so it's just like, yeah, let's just make him a guy. Or like they'll just use a male pen name so that the research when submitted will be taken more seriously. But so she has died, at least. As an academic researcher?
昔から中宮末春の名前で様々な論文を出されていて、5年前に大学に招かれて助教授になられた後もその名前を。
But the whole thing about like leaving, right, wasn't part of the story that like she was in love with another dude and left for another dude named Nakamiya Suharu? But yeah, I'm pretty sure like she didn't tell about using that other name for her research stuff, for her research papers. So people just assumed that was the case. They thought that like, oh, you're into this Nakamiya dude. It turns out that was actually just her. University? An associate professor?
私たちの分野ではとっても著名な方ですよ。私なんて高校3年生の時に先生の著作に感銘を受けて進学先を変えたくらいですから。特にあの言葉、この世界には秘密が。
Time out. Sorry. Let me get my head around this. I heard that Kurutsu Natsumi worked as something like a receptionist for the researchers on the offshore platform. Then she met Nakamiya Suharu there and fell in love. Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure that's just bullshit. Obviously it's bullshit, right? She just used that name in order for her own research to be taken seriously, because she submitted it as a female or as a secretary. They were like, bullshit. But this Nakamiya Suharu never even existed? What is your field?
海洋地質学です。
Marine geology. A receptionist, my ass! Kurutsu Natsumi was the top dog of the offshore platform. Kurutsu Natsumi deceived everyone on the island, even her own family, and lived a double life. Then, 5 years ago, with the closure of the offshore platform, she moved over to the mainland in order to continue her research.
先生は海を愛しておられました。きっと世界中の誰よりも。
Yeah, I mean, obviously, considering she kind of, well, yeah, abandoned her family on the island to keep pursuing her love of the ocean on the mainland.
だからお墓も誰にも邪魔されず海を見られる場所にと。お袋はどうして？今から1年ほど前のことです。出張中、地中海沖で事故に遭われて。
Oh my god, was it a stingray? Did she die like Steve Irwin? Oh my god, that'd be so tragic if she also dies to a stingray. Yeah, that sucks.
私もお供するつもりだったんです。なのに先生が今の君はまだ大学で学ぶべき時だって。
But at least she died doing what she loved then, right?
でもあんなことになるんだったら無理にでもついていけば。
She wipes away the tear running down her cheek and lifts her head.
すみません、ご息女の前で取り乱してしまって。いいよ、おふくろのこと慕ってくれてたんだよな。はい。
I don't want to break the mood here, but could this maybe possibly be...
そして私も先生から並々ならぬご寵愛をいただきました。
She said it herself?
そっか、おふくろは幸せだったんだな。
Hey, Karen, I know you've had a lot to take in today, but you're getting totally numb to it.
今日は先生が関わられた最初の海底探査基地、浦島基地がその役目を終えたとのことでご報告に参りました。
Urashima base? Undersea survey? Is this base you're talking about the offshore platform?
はい、よくご存知で。あ、お二方は浦島からおいでになったんでしたね。
Well, yeah, we saw it blow up.
羨ましいです。先生の夢が始まった場所は私もこの目で見てみたかった。
We saw it, and we saw it, poof, evaporate. The offshore platform, abandoned 5 years prior, and demolished yesterday. What kind of dreams did Kurutsu Natsumi have there? What dreams was she chasing when she came over to the mainland? And what dreams is she seeing as she sleeps here?
先生、浦島基地は空振りに終わってしまいましたが、先生の夢は今も受け継がれています。
What are her dreams?
来年にはサンタマリアベースが完成します。サントリーニベースもようやくギリシャ政府から建設許可が下りそうです。
Oh shit.
すべては先生が浦島基地の失敗に負けずに戦い続けた成果です。
Damn. So there are gonna be like bases all over the world.
今度こそ必ず。
Even I, never having known Kurutsu Natsumi, can almost see her standing there before us. This woman who followed her dreams, even if it meant leaving behind her family. Yeah, she really chased after her dreams, like goddamn. What was Kurutsu Nakamiya Suharu researching? Momoka's eyes immediately start to gleam. Oh, tell us all about it.
それはですね、世界各地の古文書に残されている守秘義務がありますから。
What? Ancient texts? What do you mean? She hurriedly puts her finger to her lips and smiles mischievously. If you're talking about the Mayan calendar, ooh, I'm from the future, it's bullshit. I see it now, officer. This gesture really is foul play.
刹那。
Huh? Whoa, it's not what you're thinking. My heart didn't skip a beat or anything of the sort, no? It's not like I saw her boobs, no? What?
ちげえよ。この間言いそびれてすっかり忘れてたんだけどさ。
Hmm? About what? Karen hesitates for a moment, and then...
海で溺れた時、なんか見なかったか？
Well, the blue thing? Yeah, I saw it. Huh? You saw it too? I thought it was a dream. I mean, there's no way you'd see something like that under the sea. I don't even know what it was, but like that blue thing. And we saw it at the end of the Sara route too, right? I don't quite know what it was. But we both know the most fitting word to describe it.
あれは確かに。
Must have been what? Our voices overlap. I have no idea what to describe it.
竜宮城。
Ryugujo? You think so?
まさか実在していたのですか？
You think that was Ryugujo? Yeah, it wasn't clear, but I definitely saw it. There's something there, out in the ocean.
なんかじゃねえよ。ありゃ竜宮城だよ。間違いね
You think that's Ryugujo?
しかもその目で見たと。
I saw it very briefly. Is that what she was researching? Momoko sways on her feet and I think she's about to collapse, but then...
先生のお考えは間違ってなかったんですよ。あったんですよ。本当にあったんですよ。
She was looking for Ryugujo? There's a secret in this world. Yeah, there is a secret. If the secret is revealed, there will be a revolution. Yeah, this is a revolution, no doubt about it. Hey, your mom was really something. To think she was researching Ryugujo. Damn. Karen? Karen has frozen, looking down on her mother's grave. Are you gonna continue her dreams?
おふくろは夢を叶えたんだな。バカみてえにでっけえ夢を。
Does that give you hope, Karen? From behind, Karen's figure looks awfully small. The reality is, we're both minuscule. We can't possibly measure up to Kurutsu Natsumi, running around the world following her dreams. Karen, I place my hand atop her head. You're the one who found it.
だけどよ。
You're the one who made your mom's dream come true. It may have just been a coincidence, but it's still true. You found it because you swam to the offshore platform that day, and because you were aiming to go even further. You arrived at the answer because you made it all the way here, even after all the setbacks you experienced along the way. You should be proud of that.
そうですよ、カレンさん。さすがは先生のお子さんです。最高です。
Sugoi desune. Hey, get out of her personal space, would you? Yeah, with all your boobs and shit. Chill, woman.
カレンさん、私もう。
What? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
何しやがんだてめえ。
Hey, that's my girlfriend. What the hell are you doing?
先生と同じ。
What the fuck? Were you in love with her or something?
やめろって私にその気は。
What the fuck is happening? Oh, Kurutsu Natsumi's star pupil, ex-Kurutsu Natsumi's beloved daughter. That's a pretty nice pairing. Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing to my Karen?
こんなことしてる場合じゃありませんでした。すぐに戻ってみんなに報告しませんと。
Did you just violate her? Momoka suddenly releases Karen, and then...
それではお二方ともごきげんよう。
Adieu? Adieu. She spins on her heel and dashes off. But then no sooner is she off than she turns back and...
私、宮浦大学理工学部の西山研究室におりますので、もしよろしければご連絡を。
Nishiyama Lab.
しねえよ。
Whew. Seems like she's gone for real this time. What the heck was she all about?
知らねえよ。
God damn. Your face is all red, Karen. Don't tell me she awakened you to the pleasures of Sapo.
いきなり抱きつかれたら誰だってビビんだろ。
Are you turning, Karen? You still love me, right? Oh, then how about I put that to the test, huh?
いいからそういうのいいから。
Really? Then how will I know that you've not fallen for her, huh? Come on. Don't be shy. Ugh. Ow!
やめろっつうの。お袋の前で。
Okay, good point. Not in front of your mom. Why only me?
あいつはいいんだよ。お袋が認めた女なんだから。
Oh, great. So she can violate you in front of your mom, but I can't. I get it. Kurutsu Natsumi's protege, Yamabuki Momoka. She's a weird girl, but she had some real intensity. But I feel like Natsumi just wasn't meant sort of to be a mother, right? Some people just aren't sort of meant or cut out for that, right? Like, wasn't the saying, right, about Natsumi that the island was just like too small for her? I mean, you can clearly tell, right? That woman had a dream, a big dream, and she went after it with all her might. To the point where, to some degree, it kind of actually killed her, right? She literally died chasing her dream. She left her family. I don't know if abandon is right, but left her family in order to keep chasing her dream. And well, the only reason she probably had children was because she was arranged to be married, right? But god damn. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like that's the only reason she had children, and she just kept pursuing her dream, kept chasing after her dream, and I don't know, that sort of relentless, almost, I don't know if recklessness is the right word, but like just a relentless motivation and pursuit of your dream, to some degree, is admirable.
ああ、キラキラしてた。それに比べて、私たちは。
Yeah, holy shit, we can't even make up our fucking mind about anything. Although we're kind of just starting, but compared to your mom, holy shit. An underage runaway and a criminal?
私、やっぱ島に戻る。
You going back? Oh, is that so?
驚かねえのか。
Well, I had a feeling you'd come out with that. We're way too green. We're way too young to make it out in this wide world. We're not ready yet.
お袋に顔向けできるようになったら、また来る。今度こそ、自分の力で。
Yeah, that sounds good.
だから、刹那。
Yeah, I'll do what I've gotta do too. Yeah, I'll just chill in jail for a few months. I don't have what it would take to say I'll be waiting for her. For me to stand tall beside her, I need to acquire something I don't have right now. A past, aka a criminal record.
じゃあ、決まりだな。
Alright, see you in a few months. Yeah, it's settled. This is Karen's choice, and my choice.
またな、お袋。
We had to come all this way, but we finally made a choice for ourselves. She said her momentary goodbyes to the family she's only just reunited with.
またな、刹那。
Bye-bye, Karen. And she says her momentary goodbyes to her temporary traveling companion. Bye, Karen. Taking our first step forward, we'll have to wait just a little bit longer. We're still in the run-up phase. We're acquiring the strength we'll need to find our dream, then chase after it with everything we've got. So from today, I'm going to start running in preparation for the day when I'm standing on the actual starting line. We'll run full speed ahead, ready for that day that is yet to come. Sorry, do you mind if I carry on for a bit? I've been envisioning a dark, clammy cell enclosed by iron bars, but that turned out to just be my overactive imagination. Although there are bars over the window, the room is neat and tidy, like a small one-room apartment, and there isn't even a lock on the door. You're free to walk around the facility, it seems. This is prison for us? I find the library to be an unexpectedly pleasant place to pass the time. I dislike tedious books, and it seems like a lot of the people here are of similar mindset, as the shelves are filled with young adult novels and self-help books. The twice-weekly classes are a chore, but thanks to the rather unique teachers, I'm able to get through them. Of course, there are also exercise facilities. I won a handmade medal at the lunchtime intra-block basketball tournament. Guess I'm the MVP, damn! This is jail? This is... I mean, there are, in some countries, they're actually like, I feel like the way that people see jail is like in America, right? In America, it's like seen as such a terrible bad thing. I'm not saying that jail is like a good thing or anything, but like in certain countries, jail, when you're like in prison, they mainly focus on sort of, I don't know if rehabilitating is like the correct word, but sort of like, just sort of you're in jail for a reason, right? Because you broke the law, you did something wrong, blah, 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 you did something, right? But I feel like in America, it's like a lot of it, like being in jail is just seen as a punishment, right? A punishment, and they're not really focusing on trying to reintegrate that person back into society. Whereas in some countries, that is the focus of sort of jail, to try and give these people the tools and in an environment so they can learn, and once they get out of jail, hopefully they have the tools to be able to start building a life, right? You want those people that come out of jail to not commit crime again. You want them to just start contributing to society and all that shit. So I don't know, some countries have taken an approach by focusing more on the quote-unquote rehabilitation part of it or something, rather than just punishment. But yeah, I mean, that makes like the vision that I have of jail as well, like especially like in American movies and all that, right? Like it's seen as always such a gruesome, like the whole thing about don't drop the soap, but like here it just seems like it's like I've seen some jails in like Scandinavian countries and shit, and it feels like a fucking vacation home, and that's what this feels like too. It's just like being at school. There's even work to do. It seems that a local corporation has requested our help manufacturing industrial goods, and have been assigned some small duties in the facility on-site factory. The smell of thinner is horrendous, which is a real bummer, but since I'm learning skills and even earning some money, I have no complaints. However, the pay is shockingly bad, and my hourly wage would probably work out to be in the tens of yen. No, maybe single digits? It's best not to dwell on that. After all, the room and board is all free. In terms of downsides, I suppose the food portions are on the small side. Because of that, I'm always hungry, and I'm always getting my cellmates to sneak me half of their bread. What, do they not like bread? Oh right, 3 days after I entered the facility, I was almost assaulted by the guy in the bed next to mine. Oh shit. After I hurriedly explained to him the course of events that led to me being here, he cried and made do with jerking off by himself. Oh well, thank God. Thank God. He's surprisingly a good guy. Well, thank God he didn't fucking rape me. So I guess that is still a thing that happens even in jail, where it seems like people focus on rehabilitation. I mean, of course, I guess the guys there still have needs, right? So yeah, luckily my ass remains pure and unsullied. I've made a lot of other weird friends too. A guy with an absurdly high voice, a guy who's always laughing, a guy who knows all sorts of pointless trivia, a guy who for some reason only works out his biceps. All sorts. Incidentally, I've met 3 guys who say they've come from the future. Ah, right, they're fucking crazy. And 7 who insist that they're amnesiacs. Huh. So are we though, right? The world really is a big place. All this time I thought I was special, and that I couldn't possibly live a normal life. But it turns out that my level of specialness really isn't all that unique. The difference is though, like yeah, I mean, there are people, we thought we were from the future. It turns out 3 people here in prison think they're from the future. We have amnesia, or yeah, I mean, we have for sure amnesia, but then 7 people claim to have it as well. So I guess, as unique as we thought we are, if you're in prison, there's bound to be someone that has similar bullshit as you. Oh, I've gone on longer than I meant to. Once I get started on my memories, there's no stopping me. The genius teacher named Heartman, what a name, Heartman, is, as his name suggests, a real big-hearted guy. Ratchet, one of the medical staff, is a complete sadist and super popular with the inmates. I'm sure he is. The jailers have let me try on their hats and given me surreptitious drags of their cigarettes. Wow. Damn, they even gave us a little smoky smoke. I take a quick puff and then hand it back. Does that count as an indirect kiss? It doesn't, right? It kinda does. But it's better not to pay attention to that, I guess. Oh, talking of things I've received, I'm forgetting the most important thing. My name. Oh, what name have we gotten? I was told I could have an official record of identity made with any name I liked, so I took them up on that offer. My new name is Oda Nobunaga. The fuck? No, I'm just kidding. I was about to say that. What the fuck? I like Sanzenkai Setsuna better. Well, at the time, I was seriously considering it, but they gave me a swift kick in the nuts to end that train of thought. Wait, what does it say? Oda Nobunaga. Is that... I feel like there's a pun in there, but I'm not quite getting it. There's probably a joke in there somewhere. But they said I could pick anything. So what name did I go with in the end? Isn't it obvious? Sanzenkai Setsuna?
Sanzenkai Setsuna. 出所だ。
Hell yeah, that's my name! I'm free! The big open world unfolds before my eyes, with no iron bars or concrete walls in sight. Whoa! The air smells so sweet! By the way, what's today's date?
何を言ってるんだ君は。いいから早く行け。
I wanna know how long I've been in jail for. These mainlanders sure are cold. Well, whatever. Today is the first step into the rest of my life. I need to remember it. This right here is the starting line, and I'm stepping up to it for the very first time. Woo! Let's do this!
早く行かないと門を閉めるぞ。
Okay, wait, come on! I need to psych myself up!
怖いのか。
A little bit. Scared? The officer had asked me the same thing. I've changed since then. Still, it's true that it's precisely because I've changed that I now feel fear more keenly than I did before. So much happened just within the confines of those walls. What exactly is waiting for me out in the real world?
一度ここに入った人間はよくまた戻ってくる。塀の中というのはよほど居心地がいいのだろうな。いや、塀の外側がよほど生きづらいのかもしれんな。
Kind of. I mean, isn't that like a very popular thing as well, right? Especially prisons that don't focus on like rehabilitation and like the chance for like reoffenders to go back to jail. Like it happens pretty frequently. Because it's like, you know, in jail it's like everything is sort of accounted for you there, right? Which is why like they give you the tools to try and build a new life, so that at least they're setting you up for success rather than setting you up for failure, right? I feel like, sure, it may not work for everybody, but at least they're trying to set you up for success, which is better than you know, than like just punishing them and then kicking them out and like, well, good luck. Because people can survive alone.
だが君は大丈夫だろ
You think so? Why would he say something like that? I'm a regular guy, which means I can't survive alone either.
ほら、君には彼女が待っているじゃないか。
Is she there? Is Karen waiting for me there? Huh? I look up, and standing there is, oh my god, is she not wearing her school clothes? Is she wearing normal clothes?
ご無沙汰しておりますせつなさん
What the fuck, Momoka? I thought Karen was there, not wearing school clothes for once, or her maid uniform. Momoka? Who are you?
ももかです山吹ももか
I mean, I could never forget those boobs. Oh, the lesbian!
そういうところだけ覚えてないでください
That's the main thing I remember. What is she doing here? And how did she know when I was getting released?
ではでは参りましょうか
She takes my arm with a big smile on her face and starts to drag me along with her. Ugh, my first step that I was supposed to burn into my memories. Hey, what the hell is this?
デートです
Date with you? A date?
ほら急いでくださいわざわざゼミサボってきたんですから
Oh, you skipped school, bad girl. Whoa, her boobs are pressed up right against my arm. Momoka drags me along to the center of town, not far from the main station. My head spins at the hordes of people, businessmen, students, housewives, all rushing busily by.
せつなさんこの後のご予定は
Well, at 4 a.m. I'm gonna drop by the probation office and see about somewhere to live for the time being.
ならまだ時間ありますね
For what? Hey, were you serious about that date?
はいここで待ち合わせなんです
With Karen, right? Meeting? I see. So you got yourself a boyfriend, huh? You've ended up on the straight and narrow eventually too.
またまたご冗談を。男なんてクソくらいですよ。
Whoa, whoa! Chill! I'm a man! Oh, right, of course. Is that why you're a lesbian? You hate all men? Wait, then what am I doing here?
いつもならこの辺りに。
Normally, Momoka starts searching about the area. She wanders off into the crowds until I eventually lose sight of her. I probably shouldn't move from here in case I get lost. I glance around me and spot a few people standing around who appear to be waiting for someone. Why would you arrange to meet someone in such a crowded place? I really don't get how these city folk people think. Although I guess I must look like them right now. In the midst of them, my eyes are drawn to one particular figure. A university student? That's Karen. She's actually wearing normal clothes. I find my gaze following her movements. She pushes her long hair, which falls down to around her mid-back, away from her face. Eventually, noticing a textbook protruding from her bag, she pushes it back in and zips it shut. This is Karen, right? She goes to university here? She goes to school? How long have I been in jail for? Then, perhaps getting impatient with waiting, she pulls out her cell phone and starts tapping away on it.
全然見つからない。
Whoa!
お待たせしてすみません。今電話してみますね。
Oh, right.
あれ？せつなさん、さっきから何見て？
Well, I saw someone. Beep boop beep beep. The cell phone in Momoka's hands rings.
やだな、せつなさん。先に見つけたなら言ってくださいよ。
I wasn't entirely sure that we were gonna see Karen here. Huh? Momoka shows me the screen of her phone. It's open on a message which says, "From Karen."
おせーぞ、いつまで待たせる気だ。
You're
だ
gonna...
そうですよ。
What? Then that's... But what is she doing
こ
here?
の春進学したんですよ。今は私の可愛い後輩ちゃんです。
Oh my god, she actually decided to go in her mom's footsteps, huh? But she was seriously awful at studying.
せつなさんからコツを教わったと聞いていますが。
I taught her some things. Really? Did I do
ご
that?
安心ください。悪い虫がつかないように私が目を光らせておきましたので。
Oh, thank you, Momoka. Good job. I get the feeling that you're the worst type she could attract. I mean, as long as you keep your hands off her.
とんでもない。私は今でも先生一筋です。
So you're still in love with her dead mom. Okay, got it.
ただまあ、ごく
What?
たまに
What?
少しくらい
Every once in a while, what? Hey
は
now.
積もる話はまた後ほど。今は早く言ってあげてください。
Have you told her about me?
もちろんしていませんよ。どうぞ驚かせちゃってください。
Don't give me these unnecessary hurdles.
早く来ねえと帰るぞ。だそうですよ。
So she doesn't even know I'm here, I'm coming? Have I made it? Have I become the sort of person who can stand beside her? A man worthy of speaking to her.
せつな。
She sees me. Karen! There's nothing to do but believe that I've made it. I've been running forward with everything I've got towards this very day, so now there's nothing to do but believe in myself. Karen! I take a step forward, more like we're running towards her. At the same time, Karen springs up and comes dashing towards me. Oh, she's the one running. Karen! Damn, look at that booty, girl! Sorry to keep you waiting so long.
全然待ってねえよ。
You weren't? Really? Looked to me like you were killing time.
暇なわけねえだろ。授業にレポートにバイトに、それからとにかく大学生ってのは忙しいんだよ。
Oh, you've been busy, huh? That's strange then. I heard you agreed to go on a date with someone today.
友達付き合いも大学生の立派な仕事の一つだっつうの。 けどその友達には
Huh? We both turn around, but Momoka is gone. Honestly, that
ど
woman...
うやらすっぽかされちまったみてえだ
Wait,
な。
you were going out on a date with her? Are you lesbian now, Karen? Did she actually turn you? That means you're free now, right? Come hang out with me instead.
仕方ねえな。少しだけだぞ。
I know it was set up by her, right? By Momoka, but still, Karen made it sound as if Karen was expecting to go out on a date with Momoka. I haven't been here in ages. Mind showing me around?
任せとけ。私の庭みてえなもんだからな。
Oh yeah, you gotta be really familiar now, right? We set off walking, hand in hand. Your hair has
あん
grown.
たはなんか小ざっぱりしたな。
Did your boobs get
あ
bigger?
んたは少し痩せたな。
Well, I worked out. That reminds me, I'm starving. Yeah, and I didn't get to eat a lot there.
じゃ、まずは腹ごしらえだな。近くにおしゃれなパスタ屋があるんだ。
I don't care if it's somewhere popular or not. What's more important
当
is...
然、大盛り無料だ。
Oh, let's go. We gotta go
じゃ、
there.
決まりだな。行こうぜ、せつな。
Let's go. This is the starting line. This is no, our first step. We don't know yet what's waiting for us ahead. But we'll be okay. We can see it clearly, even in the midst of this dizzying hustle and bustle. Our future together, leading on straight ahead.
なあ、あんたはさ、よかったのか？
With what? Well, if you're asking me to choose, I'd personally prefer a beef bowl to pasta, but...
ちげえよ。
Oh, what do you mean? Then what does she mean?
島を出るってのは、私の願いだった。あんたはあの島でさ、やることがあるんじゃなかったのか？
Perhaps I did. Perhaps I had been burdened with something you described with words like duty, destiny, or fate. Yeah, but we'll do that in the other routes. But I chose to live a normal life. I chose the steepest and longest path. Why is that? Am I done with duty? With destiny? With fate? Karen, do you know what a revolution is? It's when the world changes. Yeah, a revolution occurred. Not in the world, but in me.
はあ？
My own personal revolution, okay? I guess, to put it simply, whether it's pasta or a beef bowl, I'm fine with whatever. So long as I can eat it with you, anyway.
あんた、ちょっと合わねえうちにますます話の通じねえやつになったな。
Seriously? I wanted an awarding class, you
ど
know?
んな授業を受けてたんだよ。
Well, basketball. Ones where they teach you the problem with taking under 18s to love hotels. Stuff like that. We won an award for that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
どういう授業を受けてんだよ。
By the way, how old are you now?
18だけど。ってどうして今聞くんだよ。
Legal, let's go! So we've been in jail for a year or less than a year. Because I don't want to violate child prostitution laws. Wait, prostitution? I'm joking. Incidentally, telling someone to die is criminal intimidation and subject to a maximum of 2 years imprisonment or up to 300,000 yen in fine. Sounds like we studied quite a bit of the law too.
ますますうぜえやつになりやがって。
Hey, I just want to be thorough and make sure that I don't break any laws so I don't end up in jail ever again. Hey, maybe I'll become a police officer so I can put all of this knowledge to use.
前科者には無理だろ。
Then I'll settle for being a full-time stay-at-home
い
dad.
きなりすれんな。
I guess I really need to go grow boobs for that to work.
そういう問題じゃねえ。
I mean, we can milk. Oh, right. Baby formula's pretty good these days. So, even you'll be fine.
私は普通に出るよ、多分。
Probably. You sure? Let's take a look. Yeah, we need to put that to the test.
交番はこっちだったかな。
No, please. I don't want to go back there again. I'm joking. Wait, stop. I was just kidding.
まあ、 いろいろ悪化してねえかあんたの頭。
Yeah? Well, you see, one of the guys in my room loved dirty jokes. And becoming friends with him must have had an
た
effect.
だの類友じゃねえかそれ。
What? How did you mention it? Maybe we were similar in that aspect.
たく、ちっとは大人になったかと思ってたけど、中身は変わってねえな。
I mean, isn't it true? Guys mature slower than girls, so... Sorry, I'm still a big kid.
まあ、いいけどよ。
The same goes for Karen, though. Sure, she's matured in terms of looks, but she's just the same as back then on the inside. The same as back then, when she'd always go along with my banter despite her grumblings.
だって、肝心なとこまで変わっちまったら困るだろ。
Still, there have been changes. She's matured enough that she's able to admit her own immaturity. I'm sure that from here on, the two of us will continue to change in ways invisible to the eye.
だからいいんだよ。これで。
You are? She's fine with the way I am?
アイランド。
Well, there you go. That's the end of the Karen route. That's both routes. Now, well, 2 out of the 3 completed. I do want to say that I think, like, I went into this route, as I said, right, sort of expecting it to be, compared to the Sara route, a bit more vanilla. And it turned out to kind of be, but a part of me, like, still, I was kind of expecting, like, mind-fucky moments to happen, right? And I feel like I've just sort of been spoiled by the Sara route, doing the Sara route first. That it kind of, even though I went in with the expectation of expecting a more normal route, part of me in the back of my mind was always just like, oh, what's this? What, like, right? Just using some of the knowledge from the Sara route, for example, stuff like that. And it's just like, turned out to be actually quite a bit more of a normal route than well, it was quite like I expected, I suppose, but just like, I don't know. I feel like the correct order definitely would have been to play the Sara route first, or the Karen route first, right? The Karen route first, and it would sort of set up your expectation, like, oh, this is going to be somewhat of a normal visual novel, and then bam, it hits you hard with the Sara route, and who the fuck knows what the hell is going to happen in the Rinne route. I feel like it kind of it sort of intensifies in terms of craziness that way, in that route order. Now I'm just entirely assuming that the Rinne route is going to be batshit crazy, but I don't know. I just have that feeling. And I think just like in terms, because like these 3 girls sort of represent certain time periods as well, right? Sort of. In the sense that Karen represents the now, the current, right? The present. Sara, the future. And Rinne, the past, right? And I feel like in terms of order, it makes a lot of sense. Like, we're always living in the present, right? The present is right now, although that's 1 second ago. But, right? Our focus mainly is on the present and the now, and then sometimes you look back on the past. And so I feel like that's also makes the most logical sense to go in that order, from the present to the future, and then looking back at the past. But obviously, I mean, we didn't have this knowledge at the beginning of the game when we made the choice to enter which route. So obviously, this is all in hindsight, but yeah, that was still a pretty good route. It was just mainly like our own personal struggles, dealing with our own personal shit, right? And ultimately overcoming that, and then finally being able to live our own life in the present. So yeah, that was the Karen route. Oh boy, did we actually complete that? We didn't get the bad ending, right? No, we didn't get the bad ending. So I don't know if I'm gonna go back to like try and get that one. Maybe I'll record it and see if it's interesting and long enough, then I'll upload it. If not, then it turns out that it was just kind of a bad ending that just kind of, you know, it's just like, yeah, you made the wrong choice, you fucked up. But yeah, we are wait, 95% complete? It's 95% complete, so maybe there's a CG image. I feel like if there would be, it would be like, we had a lot of choices at this moment, right? When we were sort of like finally talking to her again after the horrible misunderstandings of everything. And this is the moment where there were a lot of choices as well. So maybe there's like an extra CG image with this one. But regardless, yeah, after this we're just gonna move on to the Rinne route. So it's gonna be quite interesting. My expectations kind of, I feel like it's really gonna sort of go that way, right? With the Karen route sort of being the most normal one out of the three, right? Because it focuses on the present. Sara, the future, time travel, all that shit, right? That was pretty batshit crazy. And then Rinne's route, like it involves the past heavily, but I feel like the past also in some degree can contain time travel and shit, right? So who the hell knows what's gonna happen in that one? But that is gonna conclude it all for the Karen route, and ultimately after the Rinne route we're gonna be done with the game. So one more route to go. I'm extremely looking forward to that. So hope you guys are too, and that will start in the next video. So thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace.